Hello, everybody, and welcome back to OutCastWzl Gaming. I know I've been a hot minute here once again, but I am back with some previously recorded material, so I'm finally putting that together. But no further ado, today we have The Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. So when this game came out, it was pretty much my life in like the early thousands, pre-2010. And I remember I took the day off from work to go and buy this game. And it was pretty funny because I took the day off to buy this game and I was sitting in the line here in Maine, and I was at a 3D Games GameStop back in the day. And who did I see in line behind me? It was my boss. And we both gave each other a look, and I kind of just gave a thumbs up, and he gave a thumbs up, and we both knew what was going on. We were both taking off the next couple of days sick to play Oblivion. So like when this got re-released, early this year, and I say early this year, I mean 2015 when it was shadow dropped. I mean 2025 when it was shadow dropped, but I was pretty excited to know that it was finally like a true remaster, and I've played it a lot, and I've played it pretty much the same way that I did back then. I actually pulled up my old save games, and I was hoping that they'd have some type of ability to transfer your save games, but they didn't.
It is wonderful to see
So
you
I was a little
again.
disappointed
We
about
will have
that.
much to talk about in
But
the next days.
I restarted the game, which was kind of frustrating. Anyways, it was fun to do it
What's going on
again,
with you?
and
I saw
I
some
pretty much made the
mud
same
crabs by the
decisions that I did originally, I think. But so this quest right here, you're gonna see kind of just some shots of various quests that I've made that I thought would be interesting to include in the video. But this right here, the first one, we're probably already past it now, but it was the Paradise quest for a Cameron to retrieve the Amulet of the Kings. So I've kind of got ahead of myself here with my recordings because now I'm way past what I was showcasing. But you probably saw the thief kills quest there, where you have to kill somebody, and I just to do it in their sleep, so I wouldn't alert any guards or get thrown in jail. So I was teabagging their dead body there, so that was kind of funny. I had fun, and you can see some other quests here. There's a lot of collections of me doing the holy relics and collecting them for the full set. And then you'll actually see some dialogue towards the end of me actually interacting with the various knights once those series of quests are completed. This is one of the main quests, and this is during the siege of the city. So this is when you first enter the Gates of Oblivion. These aren't exactly in order. Some of them are just kind of put in, but I just wanted to showcase some of my favorite quests and kind of funny parts on here. So again, right here, I'm working on some of the Crusader Knight quests for Knights of the Nine expansion, and I actually have the gauntlets that drain your stamina so fast. So this is just me kind of playing around. I did this quite a bit in the game. I'm playing around, and you'll see how fast my stamina drains, and you just kind of fall over. And it reminded me back in the day when I played this too. I was like, oh yeah. You'll see here, I just got the helm right here. I'm just kind of playing around, checking out my stats. Over encumbered, but yeah, I'm just checking that out. And again, I think this is out of place, but I just kind of put them how it felt, so natural.
think others have sometimes spoken to me. Others like you, but my memory is doubtful. Perhaps the others came after you. Your need must be great for the gods to allow us to speak. Has Umaril the Accursed found a way back? The foulest of a foul race. 1,000 curses upon his unholy name. I thought I'd won, but I should have known. The slave masters are a cunning breed. Umaril found a way to cheat death as I could not. If you would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed since my death is like mist that my mind cannot take hold of. My friends built a shrine upon the site of my death, where the elves tormented me in a final act of revenge. I can show you where it once stood. Perhaps it is there still. Fare thee well, Sir Knight. May the gods grant you to destroy Umaril utterly, as I failed to do.
I'm just going to let it play through a little bit for some of the major, more important parts of some of these quests. So the last, large portion of this video was going to be me interacting with the various Knights of the Nine after I completed the set. I'm just kind of getting the talking portion out of the way so that you can watch this if you'd like. And if you don't want to, then you can jump to the end, kind of hear any of my thoughts on it after the fact.
Of the Divine Crusader! Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. No one worth... Sir Casimir, step forward. Impressive. You have bested Sir Casimir. Now face Sir Ralphus. Sir Ralphus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge continue. Sir Henrik, come forward and prove yourself. You have overcome half of us, and yet you remain standing. Perhaps Sir Kyan shall test your true mettle. Fury of faith that I have not seen in centuries. But now you face Sir Junkin.
Yeah, because evidently you have to take on every single knight one at a time, like a rite of passage, and beat them and defeat them and whack them down and take away their honor, and before they're going to accept me here into the group.
Sir Junkin. Sir Torolf, show the challenger the ferocity of the North.
Probably just saw me in my inventory here, just kind of playing around with my spells and my potions and what ones I can use to kind of give me a boost when I'm fighting each individual ghost of a knight, and playing around with them. I tend to do that a lot even mid-game, kind of try out different types of builds, try to boost different stats, so, it can be a strategy.
Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me! Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true. Good day. You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped. The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplished while we wait for one to come and finish what we began. One of the mightiest nights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. Good day. Hey.
The cuirass of the Crusader represents our greatest achievement as servants of the Nine. In death, we continue the work that escaped us in life. The relics must still be guarded, for someday they shall be needed once more. Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled. For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin of the old order. Sir Amiel takes too much upon himself. I will say no more. In death, we go with virtue.
Your sword and your faith are true. You may claim the cuirass with my leave. The wars of men undermine the service of the Nine. Do not follow in our mistakes. Go with virtue.
Python? Go with virtue.
How may I serve you, Commander? Complacency proved to be our greatest enemy. The service of the Nine requires eternal vigilance. Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
I am at your service, Commander. In matters of faith, one cannot be bogged down in the affairs of this world. Learn from us. Cast us. Go with virtue.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader. When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me. It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all went according to plan, it should be very well guarded now. Believe in yourself, and use your knowledge wisely. You will pass through unharmed, and the shield will be yours. Look to the southeast of Cyrodiil to find it. I cannot say for certain. History and knowledge are his domain. He is the god of wisdom and logic. He teaches us, know the truth, observe the law. When in doubt, seek wisdom from the wise. Though we went our separate ways when the Order fell, we all served the Nine in our hearts. All but one. The shield is safeguarded within Fort Bulwark. It is protected, and care must be taken when attempting to find it. May your sword strike true.
I wish to see. Do you wish to learn? I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek west of the Imperial. Sir Henrik spent his days looking for the shield. He was so... The boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. You must... Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Greetings, Sir Knight. May your sword strike true.
How may I serve? May the Nine guide your...
How may I serve you? The boots have been guarded by Kinnereth herself for the longest time, Sir Henrik wasn't drawn into the war as so many of us were. Go, with virtue.
Greetings. May your sword strike true.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 300 years, none have passed the gauntlet. In 300 years, we have never known hope. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where we have failed. I see in you the chance to redeem our souls and restore the Order. And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not. I must ask you to face the challenge of Zenithar. I was arrogant and foolhardy. I sought personal glory. I placed my own will and my own lust for fame over the will of the Nine. In facing the challenge of Zenithar, I failed. I tried dozens, no, hundreds of times to reach the mace. I fell each time. And each time I awoke in the chapel, I leapt again. I tried to enlist the help of the other knights, but none would come to my aid. The inscription says to walk in the faith, but even now, I do not know what this means. Below the chapel of Zenithar and Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman St. Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision, or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it. This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross. I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all. Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm. Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural world. The two work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsmen. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of Kinnereth. Legends say that when Pellinal Whitestrake was slain by the Aelids, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowyn as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Our greed for the relics overshadowed our faith in the Nine. I can only hope that you are stronger than we were. May your sword strike true.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader. For I was though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them. Would you listen to my tale and learn of the gauntlet's fate? When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed. A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything. Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlet slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor. Heavy as stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you. When Sir Juncan died while questing after the boots, I mourned his loss. Now I wonder if perhaps it was a mercy that he left us when he did. It was placed on me for defying the teachings of Stendarr in his very chapel. My entire lineage was ruined by this curse. Whether it is connected to the fate of the gauntlets, I do not know. It was placed, I have no doubt that they still lie within the chapel of Stendarr in Coral. No mortal man could lift them. We had only the best of intentions. Truly we did. We meant only to serve the Nine and the Empire. It's hard to believe it all went so wrong. Sir Rolvus quested for the mace after Sir Beric's betrayal. He believed that with the mace, he would be able to bring the rest of us together. He stayed in the chapel of Leowyn for months, attempting the test over and over. He hardly ate, hardly slept. In the end, he failed. He left the chapel broken and beaten. Sir Amiel found his body and laid him to rest here at the Priory. Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
I am at your service. Sir Juncan was lost attempting to find the gauntlets. At least after Beric betrayed us, he tried to reach the mace again and again. When I finally received word of his quest, I went searching for him. I failed my... Walk with the Nine, sir.
So that was it for now. That was the last of my clip for Oblivion. And thanks so much for watching. Check out my other videos. Leave some comments. And please leave some suggestions. Anything. It doesn't even be gaming related. I am happy to do reviews on anything else. Leave some feedback. Much appreciated and needed. Thank you so much.